Hi guys, this is Anderson Thiago from the New Wave of Traditional Heavy Metal Full Albums, and I'm here to record another metal mailbox for you. But first, let me thank you all because the channel has been growing a lot recently, and I have been receiving a lot of requests by bands to be on the channel, and of course some more established bands are also starting to get what I do here on the channel and seeing that it's a good thing for them, so I have a lot of nice things to share with you, and thank you so much. So let's go now with the metal mailbox, and the first one, not the first one, the first four I received from two labels. They are kind of in the same group, and it's Cruz del Sur Music and Gates of Hell Records. They were sent to me by the owner of the label, Enrico Leccese. And the first one was Traveler, the self-titled debut by the Canadian heavy metal band Traveler, and they released one of my favorite demos of last year, and now they have a full length, and it's an amazing album. Many people are saying that's a contender for album of the year, and I agree with them. It's really good, and you should check this out. It's Traveler, self-titled debut. I interviewed the guys on my podcast. It's called A Wave of Metal, and you can listen to the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Stitcher app, and of course here on YouTube. But I just upload on YouTube a few days after they are available on these other places that I just told you. So if you want to listen to the podcast as soon as it comes out, you should check on these other apps and places. My next interview is with Oliver Weisheimer from Keep It True, and we had a nice conversation about this edition of Keep It True, so check it out. Next one is Sanhedrin, and it's called The Poisoner, and this album is by a American band, and they are a power trio, and the singer is very good. She's also bass player. They have one of my favorite tracks of recent times, and it's called The Getaway. If you want to check one song of the album to have a taste of it, choose The Getaway because it's the best one here. So Sanhedrin, The Poisoner. Next one is Boost Control. They are from Germany, and this is Forgotten Lands. I also own another Boost Control album. The previous one is called The Lizard Rider, and this is their newest release, Forgotten Lands. My favorite track here is Attack of the X-Men, and if you like, let's say, Halloween, you should check this out. And the last one is Gatekeeper, Grey Maiden. Is an EP by also Canadian band Gatekeeper, and I interviewed them for my podcast. The second episode was with Gatekeeper, and you can also listen to the interview with Geoff Blackwell, their founder and guitarist. This EP is a bit short. It's only 4 songs, and it has a previously unreleased title track, Grey Maiden, great track, re-recording of Tale of Twins, acoustic song, new acoustic song, Moss, that's my favorite, and a cover of an obscure new wave of British heavy metal band called Tredegar. The song is Richard III, and they did a great job with the cover. Check it out. Gatekeeper, if you like their debut from last year called East of Sun. It's short, but it's good heavy metal. I received more things from other bands, and now I'm gonna show them to you. And the first one was an EP by an American band called Sylent Storm. We just premiered the official video for the song Patriots of Metal on the channel, so you can check it out. And my favorite song here is Witch's Blood. This EP was released by Stormspell Records last year. I would like to thank Jym Harris. He's the singer, and he also played drums on the record, but now they have a different lineup and he's only the singer now. I'd like to thank Jym for sending me the album. He also sent me a poster of the band with his signature. Thank you, Jym, and I hope you guys watch their official video for Patriots of Metal and also their EP on the channel. This next one came from Italy, and it was released by a Spanish label called Fighter Records, and its titles Rain After Drought. It was sent to me by Mark SimonHell. He's the guitar player. He sent me the CD and also a t-shirt. So thank you, Mark, for sending me the t-shirt and also the CD. My favorite track on the TYTUS album is The Dark Wave. This one was sent to me by a friend of mine, Steve Waddell. It's Oath. It's a demo called Legion. So my favorite track is the title track, and Steve does everything. He sings, he plays all instruments. Steve also plays on Tantrum, and he has a new project called Mortus Rex. They are all available on the channel, so you can check Steve on Oath, Tantrum and Mortus Rex. Thank you, Steve. He also sent me a note with the CD thanking me for the support, so thank you for sending the CD. This next one was a surprise. I was not really expecting to receive all this, but it was sent to me by an American band, and we also just premiered their first official video for the song We Are The Ones, so you may want to check this out. It's Tzimani, I think this is how you pronounce Tzimani. I have here the CD, but they also sent me the tape and the vinyl. It's a self-titled EP released last year, and it's 6 songs, so you can check the video. We Are The Ones. This one was the last one that I received, and it came from High Roller Records, which is strange because I was not expecting anything from High Roller. But when I opened the package, it wasn't a release from them. It was from Temple of Mystery Records from Canada, and it's a vinyl edition of the Thunderdome, the main of the Rolling Thunder EP. It's a Canadian band released by Temple of Mystery Records. It's a Canadian label by my friend Enrico. They sent me the EP. It came from High Roller Records because I think the vinyls are manufactured here in Europe. So I got the vinyl even before the band did. So thank you so much to Matt Brinkworth, guitar player, for sending me the album. It's very nice. And you have also with the lyrics. So thank you so much, Matt and Thunderdome, for sending me the vinyl. And I also bought a few things at metal record fairs here in the Netherlands. The first one was a metal record fair, only have metal records, and I found a lot of things that I would like to buy, but I had to choose just a few of them, and I bought Sword, Metalized, Canadian heavy metal, one of the best. I also got Gaskin, No Way Out, new wave of British heavy metal, the way that I like it. Warlord and the Cannons of Destruction have just begun their first full-length second release. Great album. And Acid, the album Maniac, my favorite by this Belgian female fronted band. Great album. I went to a regular record fair here in The Hague, and I wasn't expecting to find good things, because sometimes you can find good things, but most of the times you just disappoint yourself because they don't have much heavy metal there. But I found these 2 records. The first one was Victory, the German Victory, Don't Get Mad, Get Even. And I also got Icon, Night of the Crime, because I also like hair metal, Even if their first album is much more heavy, this one goes more to the hair metal direction, but I still love them. So Icon, Night of the Crime. So that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing and for listening to my podcast. I have a few other projects going on the side, but some of them didn't start for real yet, but when it starts I will tell you all about it. And if you like to donate to the channel, just the Patreon account is on the description, so you can donate with anything just to help keep the channel going. And thank you so much. See you next. Bye bye.